Hello everyone and welcome back to Long War 2 Season 1. Let's jump back into this, shall we? Okay, so here's what we got coming up in the queue. We do have side promotion to do, so let's get to that with Fox. Void Rift. Yeah, let's do Void Rift. Why not, right? 10 days, but it's kind of awesome to have it. Okay, back out to the Geoscape. We've got all these network towers. I need to start knocking some of these out, I suppose. So, the question is, which one should we do first? I suppose this one.
Setting course for Sector 13, South Africa.
Need 100% infiltration to launch it. Right. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll make a quick cut in the video. We'll set this one up, and I'll come back and show you who we have for it. And then maybe we'll set up another one. And I don't know if we'll get into a mission in this episode or not, or if this will end up being like another mini operations update. We'll just have to see kind of how it goes. I can't always predict. Alright, so I'll be back in just a second. Okay folks, so here is the team that we've put together for Operation Demon Thorn to secure a network tower. We've got Spec, Orb, Ed, Jackal, and Rhodos. I think it's a pretty strong group. Now, ideally, you would actually probably take an assault with you on this, but Wolfric's out, and I don't have any other assaults that are high enough rank in terms of having close combat specialist or having street sweeper or something like that. So an AoE assault is particularly useful on this, but I think it'll be fine since we've got two Master Sergeant snipers. We've got a a really good gunner that can suppress. Hopefully Jackal will be able to actually get to the mission objective without having too many problems. And then, of course, Ed's going to provide officer support and tons of firepower. So I think we're in good shape. At least I hope we are. Anyway, let's send them off for this. Good hunting.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
And that's going to take a while to get that done. So, while that's going on, let's go finish making contact.
Setting course for the Australian sector.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project. Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
Hack hidden resistance computer and find a lead. Okay. So, intel package. So this is a Golden Path mission. 4 days, 18 hours. Light to moderate. Okay, let's go set that up.
Setting course for Sector 3, Brazil.
Okay, let's get Bear. And let's grab Apolis. And maybe a PSYOP also. Just for the XP of going on the mission, if nothing else, right? Jake? Yeah, let's take Jake. That works. Alright, let's grab some gear for these guys real quick. Yeah, that should be good for Bear. Hazmat. Medkit just in case. You've already got Fortress, right? Yep, okay. Let's get you some Predator armor. And the weapon doesn't matter too much. Maybe just one of these. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, and then get rid of that, get rid of that. Guess you could wear a nanoscale vest. Sure, why not? Okay, so Operation Burning Whale to hack a hidden resistance computer. Okay, so 3 days, 5 hours, up to 46%, up to 146%. Expected activity light. So if we go up to 200, then is it going to drop down to extremely light? Expected, yeah. Extremely light. Alright, well, okay, off you go.
Guide in position for deployment.
Okay, and back over here.
Course for Sector 2, Australia.
Hack a workstation on a train and find a lead, 24 intel and an intel package. 1 day, 3 hours. No.
Long live the resistance.
Okay, so we got New Australia, we got the bonus all in, plus 20% to supply drop, which is pretty nice. Look at that. Woo! Okay. Let's set this place up. Let's put 4 on recruit. And 1 on intel. Get you a Haven advisor while we're at it. Sort by rank. I could give you dust. And then just... yeah, let's go equip dust, and we'll assign dust right there. Actually looks pretty cool like that, for the most part, I think. Eh, we'll leave it alone. Let's just give him the armor pattern. US Marpat, that's what we're using. And then, let's see, what else do we need to do? Advanced stock, sure. And... you can have a scope. And a hair trigger. Works. Actually, not a med kit. Let's grab smoke grenade. I think in 1.3, if I read the whatever pre-release patch notes correctly, the you're actually going to be able to change equipment on an advisor even if they're, you know, assigned, which will be nice. That's the case. Advent strength is up to 15 here. Yeah, this isn't getting any better with them hiding. Yeah, that's unfortunate. The problem is we can't really liberate it because the admin strength is so high that any missions I would conduct there would just be sort of crazy. Yeah, so I don't know what we do with that. I mean, in theory, you know, with the way vigilance works and units move from region to region, eventually I would think that this would drop if we continue this setup where we've only got 4 doing something and the rest hiding. You know, I don't know. I could scan here for a little bit. Okay, self-repair's done. Assign a new project. How much is Mayhem Protocol? 17 supplies? Let's do that.
I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
Rescue the Resistance contacts. Free the captured rebels. It's very light. 10 hours, huh? Who do we have in theory that could do it? Let's look. Let's look at the stealthers we have available. Ethan. Fu, Nico, Jack, Battle Waffle. There's only like 10 hours available. It would... No. Nope. Not gonna do it. Yeah, I told you guys this a while back, and I'm sticking to it. If it's a mission that, you know, would just be pushing it too much, then so be it. View retaliation site. Operation Black Claw, huh? Okay, well, confirm.
Setting course for Sector 4, Chile.
Okay, so let me, at the very least, I'll put the team together and show you that. I don't know how long this video is already, and I don't know that I want to jump into a retaliation mission. Actually, you know what? I don't want to jump into a retaliation mission, so this is going to be kind of like a weirdo, I don't know, like sort of an operations update video? Yeah, kind of. So to make it an official operations update video, let's go ahead and do promotions, because I don't think I did it last time. And then that way I can just jump in. We can jump into the retaliation mission in one episode, hopefully. I've been trying, I hope you've noticed, I've been trying really hard not to, because I know you guys don't really like me to, I've been trying not to split up the missions, which is actually kind of a tough thing, because I don't know how many of you noticed this, but a few weeks ago, well, depending on when you're watching this. Anyway, I'll say it this way. I changed the process in which I render specifically the Long War II videos, and they're now in 1440p at 60 frames per second. So the average video used to take, maybe 40 minutes to render. Now they take like close to 2 hours, sometimes more, depending on the length of the video. And then they take a long time to upload and a long time to process on YouTube's side. So I hope that, you know, I'm trying to make things as good as I can for you. And some of you are going to be like, well, at 1440, I can't even watch that because of my monitor. Well, understand that if you give YouTube a better video, even if you're watching in 1080p or 720p, the underlying bitrate for it is higher. So if you go back and look at, say, episode 60 and compare it to episode, you know, 105 or what have you, you will see a noticeable difference regardless of which resolution you choose to play it on. Yep, you will, or you should. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we got a bunch of promotions. All right, well, let's just jump in then. Angus. By the way, I don't know that I'm all that impressed with the rocket technical. I'm actually kind of underwhelmed by technicals in general. Like, at least with the flamethrower ones, it's at least kind of fun to play them, you know, because you gotta get in, and it's kind of a big payoff if you actually get the flamethrower off and all that. But I'm not overly enthused by the technicals just in general. And I'm curious, what about What about you folks? Have you had a lot of success with technicals in your campaigns? And if so, how do you mix them into the groups? And where do you feel they have the most value? I'm curious to know. Okay, so let's see. We've got Salvo, like, you know, like with this rocket build, if you put him in like an exosuit, okay, so now he's got 2 rockets potentially once we have the rocket research done. But that just, I don't know. It seems a little weak sauce to me. Launching or throwing grenades or using heavy weapons, your first action will not end your turn. Yeah, Salvo makes sense. Congratulations. Coops. Hold on. Let's fix this. This has been bugging me. There you go. Fix that weapon color. It was irking me. Alright, so let's see. Right, we did kind of a different build with you, with Iron Curtain and Shredder. Well, Cyclic Fire probably makes the most sense with the way you're built up. Yep, so we'll grab that. Simon, my good man, what do we give you? Let's see, you've got Stun Gunner, you've got extra... Oh, no. Do you have that? Yeah, you have extra conditioning. Reduce run and gun by 1 turn. Okay, we got hit and run, rapid fire, close encounters. Now, this is an interesting change. A lot of the changes coming up in version 1.3 are... It's basically just a bunch of nerfs. I mean, that's a short way to say it. However, one very interesting buff is that hit and run's going to be like the hit and run from the first Long War. So instead of being, you know, a move action after taking a standard or flank shot, similar to gun and run from the rogues, you're actually going to be able to do whatever action you want, which is pretty cool, which means you could attack again or what have you. It's going to make it, that's pretty much going to be, I think that's pretty much going to be the way to go on this tier, actually. I mean, we'll see, but I'm thinking so. But for him, I would say close encounters would be a good way to go. Bonus action after taking a standard shot with your primary weapon within 4 tiles. A standard shot. So does that mean you could take it with a stun gun and then take another stun gun? My guess is no. And you can't use it after run and gun. Alright, that's fine. Let's give him rapid fire then. I would do hit and run, but... well, we're not in 1.3 yet, so I'll take rapid fire. At least that way he can still do some decent damage directly if we need him to. Okay. The waffle. Oh, that's easy. That's conceal. Which, as I understand, they're actually going to move to the end of the tree. Yeah. It's either going to go here or here. I don't remember off the top of my head. So, I think I've said several times, I think conceal should be like down here somewhere. And I've been reading more and more, trying to figure out how to like do edits and things myself and, you know, class mods and things like that. I've even designed my own class and kind of sort of have somebody that is a, you know, quote unquote professional modder that maybe is helping me with that. I think he is. But I'm trying to learn it. Because there's some changes and tweaks that I want to make, and that's definitely one of them. Like if conceal for the shinobi ends up like down here, either every shinobi I build will be like an offensive shinobi, you know, shing shing shing, that kind, or I'll make some kind of change because conceal at the end is just, I mean, who cares? See, that's the whole thing, and something else with regards to just stealth in general in Long War 2 is that the people like me, and I know that they're out there, we're not objecting to necessarily the changes to the stealth missions per se in 1.3, as much as the thought process behind it, because people were not doing every single stealth mission because they necessarily wanted to. It was because the timers were too short. If you've got a mission with, you know, 1 day, 2 hours on it, you're not going to send a group of 3 or 4 and go loud on it. That's just stupid. That's the way you get your soldiers killed. So you would send one person, and sometimes you just send a lower level guy, and that person ended up getting killed, oh well, but if you're able to successfully do it, then great. But if you want to make it a true experience, an actual stealth mission, then things like conceal shouldn't be further down the tree, they should be earlier in the tree. So that it would encourage you to send, like I have. I've sent like, you know, 2 or 3 rogues on a mission, and part of it you have to end up going loud because maybe there's a group guarding the jail cells or what have you. I'm perfectly fine with that. But then, in essence, it is still quote-unquote a stealth mission. It doesn't mean that you get in and get out without doing any fighting at all. Yeah, so anyway, we'll just see what happens. I have said this several times, I'm just taking a wait-and-see stance on the whole 1.3 bill. Yep. Remote soldier. Okay. Caesar. Let's see. Biggest booms, I guess? Yeah, okay. Biggest booms. Polo. That's going to be hollow targeting. John. That's going to be chain shot. Eve. That's going to be aggression. Lesren. Tandem warheads, I guess. Cord. That's also going to be tandem warheads. Ethan. That's going to be... yeah, Shadowborn. And then we've got Mist. And we're going to do Killer Instinct with you. Is that all the promotions? Nope. Sure enough, there were more. Okay, that's going to be Death from Above. YOLO! Shredder. And Solo. Also Shredder. Okay, I think that's it. And then let's look at who's wounded still. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. Nope, that's coming along nicely. Okay, folks, well, I'm going to wrap this one up here. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, consider hitting that thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, I'm Mal, and I'll see you later.